What is good with my people out there, man? Let me get the mic right. Look, it's your round. Packboy Dolo checking in with another episode of the Round the Clock Thinker Show. You feel me? And first and foremost, you already know what I'm gonna say. Shout out to my people out there, man. I gotta take a sip. Usually the show is brought to you by the Treeway Winterwear, but today I'm gonna swap it up real quick. Shout out to Saratoga, man. This is what I'm sipping on. And by the way, they don't pay me. I know other creators, they be like, motherfucker ain't paying me. Man, fuck all that. Look, Saratoga, if y'all send me a case of these motherfuckers, I'll be cool. Send me like 24 of these. You know what I'm saying? When they say on the back of it, it says exquisite. Bro, that's the best way to describe this taste. This shit's exquisite. For real. The title of today's show, man, we're gonna swap it up and go really hard, actually. No pun intended. The power of intensity. The power of intensity. I want to talk about this. Reason being is because I've been roaming around somewhere up in the cloud. No, I'm just bullshit. I've been roaming around and I've been seeing a lot of different scenarios, different characters, different things that really made me notice, it's like intensity is leaving this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're forgetting about intensity. They're forgetting about the power of intensity. So what do I mean by the power of intensity? Okay. And also, man, look, intensity is so subjective. I got so many meanings that's similar to intensity. Check me out. The first meaning is that everybody is too cool to be intense. It's like, damn, let me drop my seat. It's like, damn, everybody's too cool to be intense. And to be intense is to be enthusiastic. You gotta have some oomph behind what you're doing, behind how you're moving. Period. All I see is motherfuckers dragging along with no energy. The energy is so low. You gotta get your energy up, dog. Look, you gotta get your energy up. Or you need to just be all out. And we're gonna talk about that later on in chapter 3. You feel me? But chapter 1. Intensity breeds promptness. Or a sense of urgency, right? Intensity. Intense. Motherfuckers want to get shit done. They're like, okay, what time? I'm there, right? Get it done. I wake up at 5. Hey, let's start. Let's go on the run. Get it done. Intensity. Intense. They call me, hey, yo, I need this by this time on this date. It's done. Intense. I'm going to send it a day early. I'm going to send it a week early. Because I'm intense. You follow me, right? So, intensity is so important, but we really overlook that because we trying to be too damn cool. In reality, you got to ask yourself, who the hell are you trying to impress? Who you trying to impress? Because you're the only one that's worried about how you look and all that shit. In reality, on some real shit. I'm not telling you not to be spiffed up. You see me, I'm E-dick. But what I'm saying is, don't put so much damn attention on it, so much energy on being cool. You don't even know if you're going or fucking coming, right? Because you're trying to be too cool. And when you're too cool, you lose focus. You lose focus. So the first thought point I got is that most people won't get it done unless it completely benefits them. And even then, they still will not move. Lack of intensity. Another word for intensity is seriousness. They're not serious, yo. Not intense. You're not serious. When you intense, you serious as fuck. Like, you're like locked in. You serious. You intense. You can see it on their face. You can see about how they move. You can hear it in their voice. Right? And you can't, like, high level businessman, intense. Hands down, intense. You cannot do business with a high level businessman and not be intense. Not have a sense of urgency about you. Because you loathe and you take your time, take your sweet ass time, the opportunity is gone. Just like this, it's gone to the next person who's hungry, who's intense. That's another word for intensity. Hungry. You're not hungry. You too damn cool. And you too worried about comparing yourself to people who you shouldn't even worry about comparing yourself to, because you will never be like them. Y'all will never be similar. You'll never be in the same field to where you could compare yourself to someone, because your life will always be different. Your upbringing was different, right? Everything is totally different. So at the end of the day, I feel like when we're lacking intensity, not only are we trying to be too damn cool, but we're trying to compare ourselves at the same time to other motherfuckers who are not intense, because they seem to be hitting the mark. And you don't realize what's really going on behind closed doors. But we're not going to talk about that right now. You dig? The next start point I got is this. Let me take another sip of this motherfucking Saratoga. Hey, look, Saratoga, fuck with your boy, man. Look. Shoot me the case of these motherfuckers, you dig. The sparkling water. I like the still water, too. I'm going to do a review on this. I'm going to do a review on the still water and then the sparkling water. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are hella crisp. But the next start point I got is this. Being slow and or bland. It's energy draining. That's the opposite of intense. Being slow and or bland. Dull. You not locked in. You what? Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Yeah. Hey, you need this done? You need that done? Hey, come on. Let's get it. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. Also, intensity. You have to be mean you have to be mean out here. We're about to talk about this shit for real in chapter 2. Let's go on and get into it. Chapter 2. When you're not intense, you become soft. That part right there will really get you run over in this world. What I mean? Because this is a dog eat dog world. You have to be an intense, crazed lunatic, because that's essentially what life is. Life is a intense, crazed lunatic. Think about it. Life is really that. It's an intense, crazed lunatic. You never know when you're going to lose somebody. You never know when you're going to catch an illness. You never know when you're going to lose all your bread and then have to come back up from zero. You just, look, that's how life moves. You never know who's going to turn their back on you. You be expecting motherfuckers to be a certain person all their life, and in reality, later on, you figure out that they was everything but that. You just couldn't see it, right? This is a dog eat dog world, period. And there's no way around accepting it. You have to accept that. And when you rise to the occasion, that's when you become intense automatically. Because you're like, fuck that. Nah, man. Ain't nobody about to just push over me out here. I got to get what's mine. I got to get what's meant for me. And I'm going to get that. Oh, I'm going to get what's mine. You best believe that shit. You have to be intense. Right? So I got 2 examples of how you should be living and moving when you're intense. The first example. Excuse me. I don't really like to talk about my music shit on here, you know what I'm saying? But I just went to Bama not too long ago. And me and Queez, shout out to Queez, the homie Silk, you dig? Fuck with him. He really coming up with this camera shit. He cold with it too. But we shot a video. You know, I'm an artist on this. I'm an artist as well. We shot a video called Hometown. And the second day, it was raining, dog. It was raining. You think we cared? No. We got umbrellas. Queez, this motherfucker out there holding the camera with the umbrella under his armpit, filming me. I didn't need an umbrella. I'm performing the scene. Hey, it's just rain. It's just nature. You feel me? I'm intense. So let's do this, Queezy. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? He holding the umbrella, and then boom, we finish the scene, take a break. Hey, we back at it. Intensity. So we're out there filming, and it's kind of lightning a little bit, but not much. You know, raining consistently, but not heavy. Even if it was, we would still stay out there. But anyway, we're out there, we're locked in. All of a sudden, this passerby comes around and spews out a negative comment saying, hey, basically saying you guys are gonna get struck by lightning. Now, keep in mind, we locked in. Intensely locked in. I said, we filming a video, get the fuck on. And they carried on. Right? They carried on. Intensity. I was intense. We was locked in. We're busy. We're doing something. You're just passing by, fucking off, spewing out shit because really you want to be a part of it. You want to be a part of the savageness that you see. You witnessing greatness, son. Another example. I'm in Bama grinding. So, man, look. I was grinding like a motherfucker. I be running food artists and shit like that, right? So I'm doing a pickup at Sonic's. And my nigga, I just said, look, it was like 4 cars in front of me. And I was sitting there for like 5 to 10 minutes. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to give me like 5 to 10 minutes of shut eye. At least about 5 to 7 minutes. You know what I'm saying? A little shut eye real quick. Quick reset. You'll be surprised what 5 to 7 minutes do for you, for real. But anyway, I forgot to set my timer. I fell asleep and stayed asleep way too long. Man, motherfuckers, the whole staff come out of the Sonics, man. They knock on the window and shit. I wake up and drop the window. I'm like, damn, oh shit. They're like, oh, you know you fell asleep in the drive-thru? Boy, you need to go home and blah, blah, blah. I ain't hear shit they said. I just carried on, grabbed the order. Okay, I'm locked back in. Next order, next play. Keep it moving. Intensity. I didn't give a fuck what they was talking about. Why? Because bitch, you witnessing greatness. You realizing somebody who's out here doggedly tired, grinding like a dog, really getting to it. And it was only one of the staff members who really understood that, because obviously she probably had like an uncle or a dad that really get it in. I was really getting it in. And they never really saw no shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And I woke up, hey, carried on. I'm refreshed now. I got a fire ass nap in. Sitting in the Sonic drive-thru. That's all I was worried about. I'm refreshed. I got the order. Ooh, and I'm not that late. Perfect. See what I'm saying? Intensity, dog. You have to be intense. But when you pussyfoot around and you be half in on shit, and then you have envious tendencies and jealous tendencies towards the people that you're surrounded by, it dumbs down the intensity. And then you seem too cool. You can't even give a fair compliment. You can't even be loud and enthusiastic with the compliment. You can't be locked in at all because you're trying to be too fucking cool. When you need to be intense. Now, how would you get the intensity up, you may ask me? Let's roll into chapter 3. Be all in or all out. There's no half and half. That's your answer. Your ass trying to be half and half. And in reality, that's an illusion that you're half in and half out. Because really, you all the way out. Because of how you moving. You're not intense at all. And in reality, the shit's not going to work out for you because you lack intensity. You have to be all in. And you have to stay in. And when it feel like you falling out, you got to have your methods and strategies to get you back locked in. You got to know what you want and what gets you going. Know thyself. Trust thyself. Most of y'all operate from shit that's moving around on the outside of you, and then you're comparing yourself to that when really you need to turn inward, son, and focus on inside. Start working from the inside out. When you learn yourself, then you know yourself. Once you know yourself, then you can trust yourself because you're doing certain things that's not working and you're scratching that off. And then you're doing things that's working and you're putting a check mark behind them bitches. Excuse my language. Look, intensity, man. I'm trying to get intense. This is a part of the show, man. It's your round pack boy Dolo. Checking out, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you notify every time I drop this sauce on y'all. Soak this shit up, man. Don't just be watching it. Listen. Really listen. Play it back. Play it back again. Play it back again. Take notes. See what I'm saying? Side notes. You have to be intense with everything you do. With everything you do. Bob Proctor, see, I was about to check out. I got to get this story real quick. Bob Proctor, look. He listened to a Earl Nightingale cassette tape. Back when they had cassette tapes. He listened to a Earl Nightingale cassette tape. I think it's The Strangest Secret. For 2 years. The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale is free on YouTube. Look it up. It's only like 30 minutes. He listened to that all day, every day, while reading Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill for 2 years, every day. People around him thought he was fucking losing it. Bob didn't give a shit because he was intense. He was intense. He was locked in on what he needed to be locked in on. And guess what? He became a multi-millionaire. He had a company that operated in every country on the planet. Intensity. Man, it's around Pat Boy Dolo. Checking out. Once again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way, every time I drop one of these shows, man, y'all able to tune in, tap in when you get the chance if you can, and soak up some of this sauce, man, because I'm sure putting it out there. You feel me? I'm tried and true, and you can go through the 300 plus videos that I got on this channel, and you will see. You dig? Peace.